All right, guys. Today's video, I've said in the past I was going to make this video because there's a lot of other ones out there that I think are really good, but I'm going to get a little more specific about it. I'm talking about volume. Um, I've had a lot of people, coaches on our team, asking if I had a video, and I didn't. So since I didn't, I made one. So, or I'm making one. As you become a coach, you start seeing all these different acronyms for stuff. You got PV, TV, which is your personal volume, team volume, and then we talk about team cycle bonuses, and then we talk about carryover volume, and it can get kind of jumbled up. It's like, what does all this mean? Well, your personal volume in your Coach Online account, in your back office, you'll see, how much PV you have, and how much TV you have, and how much carryover volume you have on your right leg, your left leg, and things like that. But your personal volume is what you personally purchase. Like your Shakeology is worth 90 volume points. So when your monthly Shakeology comes out, you get 90 PV. Okay, you have to be, I think, you have to have, as a Emerald coach or up to an Emerald coach, I think you have to have 50 PV to stay active. So if you're on your monthly Shakeology, you're covered, right? No big deal. Now your TV is your team volume. So as you become Emerald, you have 2 personally sponsored active coaches beneath you, and you start building this network, building this team, and adding coaches. All the volume your team produces is your TV, and that's you're going to see your right leg volume and your left leg volume. Now, as you start building your business, and you're an Emerald coach, you get you get leads for one, but you also get the great rewards of team cycle bonuses. And to explain team cycle bonuses, you need to keep the numbers 100 and 200 in your mind. Okay, on your strong leg, if you've got 200 points or above, they'll take 200 points, and if you have 100 points or above on your weak leg, they'll add those together. They'll take 200 and 100, and that's one team cycle bonus. Okay, for a Emerald, that is $14 per each time it can take 200 and 100 and make a cycle. Each time it can cycle is worth $14. Each time it can cycle for a ruby, 16, diamonds, 18. So if you got like 600 on one and 300 on the other, you can cycle 3 times. Okay, but leg volumes never end evenly. So what you end up with is what's called carryover volume. So if you got a really dominant strong leg and a weak leg, pretty weak leg, and I've been there. I've been to where I can cycle a few times because I only have so many points on my weak leg, but my strong leg's like taking off and they're killing it. So when you're doing that, you may have 1,000 extra or 1,200 extra volume points on one leg that you can't cycle out and you can't use. But here's the good news. Those are banked points. Those don't go anywhere. And you can see after your cycle bonuses on Thursdays, in your online office back there, you can see how much carryover volume that you still have and possess. That's always going to be there, and you're not going to lose as long as you stay active as a coach and keep building your team. So you're going to get to the point where you're going to want to build your weak leg up to where you equal out those legs enough to where you got about a 100 to 200 ratio. So you can cycle out and get the biggest paychecks you can. Aside from that, you can get a lot more into detail with different things, but I think that really explains it well on what your PV is, what your TV is, and what your cycle bonuses are. So I hope you found this helpful. You can like or share it with your team, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.